Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club. We are here for the 2023 Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. Happy to have you on board with us, Kyle Jans and Brent Lang here for this feature matchup on Curling Canada Plus and TSN Plus. We've got Draw 2 women's action. The Yukon team, Darlene Gamble of the White House Curling Club, taking on Nova Scotia's team, Tanya Phillips of the CFB Halifax Curling Club. There you are, getting ready to shake hands and bring some great action of curling ready here. Many Manitobans all across the province, maybe in a bit of a Grey Cup hangover today, Brent. And so what better than a little bit of curling, I guess, to solve that.
Right, yeah, who knew? We didn't think we'd have the best party in town last night in our hospitality room, but I think we did. It should have been on Portage Ave, but that's why they play the games, as they say. A bit of an upset, I think, but I'm not a huge CFL fan, but I know the Manitobans, the Winnipeggers, were pretty disappointed. The Team Quebec was pretty happy in the lounge last night.
Can't blame them at all. Big win for Montreal, yeah. Here we are. We've got both these teams here, Nova Scotia and the Yukon. They're playing their first game of the event right now, so settling in after being here for a few days full of pre-event practices and opening receptions and some camaraderie, getting to meet the teams, hanging out in the Everest lounge down at the host hotel. And so here we go. We're going to get things underway, and it's going to be lead Francis Taylor, who is going to begin throwing with the rock. Nova Scotia winning the last rock here after having a pretty good draw to the button.
And I love talking to the Nova Scotia fans who are sitting beside us here. They say they're going to out-cheer us, but we'll see. I loved hearing that that both teams are a little bit nervous for their first game. That's part of it. You get Stu Brown out there introducing you. It's like you're at the Scotties or the Briar. That's the whole point. So it's awesome to hear, even in the hospitality room last night, the nerves and the excitement for this event, because it is such an amazing event.
That and even the microphones. I mean, if you think back to the first time that you had to wear a microphone during a broadcast, I'm sure that brought some gut feelings.
Yeah, 1998 in Calgary Curling Club. It's an adjustment for sure.
It's all you guys.
First stone going through the house, and now looking to drag this one as far as they can. Petapa and White Way.
Okay, it's dragging.
I saw this a lot last night. The biggest adjustment for most of these teams is going to be the curl in the ice. I was talking to Team PEI on the van right over to the club this morning, and they said they were having trouble with not enough rotation and everything over curling. The ice is exceptional from all accounts, but maybe a little bit more curl, Kyle, than most of these teams are used to at their home club.
Absolutely. It's given them some top-notch ice, and that's coming from Matt Rankin and his team here from the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club.
Looks like Francis has got this one in the vicinity of where they're wanting it.
Good.
Made the adjustment, and now we're probably going to see the come around from Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia was runner-up in this event back in 2019, I understand. That's in their notes, and the proud husbands here beside us were telling us they're looking to do one better this time.
Yeah, it's high expectations for this team as they settle in and play their first game. As you mentioned, they did have the silver medal. They lost to Alberta that year. That team was Team Nanette DuPont. And as luck would have it, Nanette and her team from Lethbridge actually are competing in the event this year. So both teams wanting to, I think, have a rematch of that final.
Starting to hear about teams returning champs getting back as soon as possible. I know there is that rule where they can't come back the following year, but a couple familiar faces over on the Team Northern Ontario ladies game. We'll try and keep you up to date on the rest of the games. There are some pillars in this great big curling club. It makes it a little difficult, but we'll do our best. But I think that speaks to how great the event is, everybody wanting to earn their way back here and experience this. Talking to New Brunswick last night after the game, and they were all adamant that this is the best event in curling. So I think it's hard to argue that it's not the most fun event in curling.
Oh, that's, yeah, that is a given, I'd say, given all the smiles and just the enjoyment from everyone. It's a total thrill for everyone to be involved in this and have an opportunity to meet curlers and curling fans and like-minded people from all across the country and just have a great time and a great socialization aspect of it as well. Everyone wants to be part of this.
Looks like after a tough start, Yukon's finding their range. Second, Laura Wilson made a decent come around, a little heavy, forcing Nova Scotia to follow them down here. Angela Pettipas, hopefully I don't butcher, I will butcher names, but hopefully I don't butcher too many. Looks like she's got it on a good line here, but a little bit heavy, the ladies are saying.
Pettipas, who is the senior systems analyst, Nova Scotia Health. And yeah, just a little heavy on that, clips of that red in a little bit further, and a good opportunity for Yukon now sitting one behind without. Coming from the hack here, this is Laura Wilson, and Laura actually has a connection to the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club. Her auntie, Phyllis Bell, she was president of this club from 1963 and 1964. Wow, 96 years old now.
It's gonna be right to it. It's gonna be right to it.
So she was excited to learn that she'd have an opportunity to compete here.
Let's go hard.
Didn't quite get the line on that one, but speed was pretty good. We did notice a bit of a straight spot right around the middle of the 8-foot last night on this sheet. See how long it takes these teams to pick up on that, but it does curl from wide, so it's a bit tricky. I think she kind of got caught in that one.
Do it. Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Chatting with this Nova Scotia team ahead of time, they wanted to thank all their friends and family back home who are either watching or have been part of their success to get here. It takes a village, I think, especially as you know, Brent, being on the road and doing some traveling. So they've had their husbands and other family members who are really chipping in back home to allow them to be able to pursue this dream and pursue this path.
Yeah, awesome to hear that. There's very few fans that can match the loyalty and the enthusiasm of the Blue Nosers in the stands. And I'm not just saying that because they're sitting beside us. That actually happens to be true. I don't see any rain slickers though, boys. Where's the yellow hats? Oh, they've got them. Of course they do.
Oh, yeah, they're nearby.
Not yet. I can't be. I'm very. I can't be biased. I have no favorites. Looks like a little tight and light here, Kyle. Big momentum switch in this end. One good come around there by Nova Scotia and a slight error by Yukon, and Nova Scotia with the hammer drawn to lie 2, it looks like.
Certainly a great opportunity here, as that is Heather Whiteway settles into the hack. Has probably one of the more interesting careers. Everyone has a very interesting career here, but hers, she's the project leader for Canadian Submarines, specifically with HMCS Windsor. So working on maintenance and submarines, and has served in the Royal Canadian Navy for 16.5 years as a marine engineering technician.
We're not on it yet. No, we're right by. There's nothing.
Okay, it's just straight there.
Yeah, they're starting to pick up on
You heard
little
that,
straight
yeah.
spot.
Okay.
That's, I mean, obviously it's overthrown. She would like another shot at that, but it is, if you overthrow it a little bit, it just won't curl in that spot. With the right weight, they'll get right to the button on this line, but we haven't really seen that perfect top button weight yet.
So Tamar Vandenberg will get an opportunity to get another shot at this after just coming up light, putting it right on the center line.
Gotta curl it.
Line's looking good.
Brooms down. If they can get it there, they should have a good one.
Gotta get curl. Whoa.
Actually oversweeping it a little bit. But enough to lie 2. And make Nova Scotia's gonna have to deal with this.
We can even flop in a little bit, okay? Yeah. Just throw this though.
Sweepers doing their best to hold the line here, and actually did maybe slightly too good a job. Could have used a little bit more curl there to kind of flip towards the button, but a good shot.
Back line. Hal, what's the weight? Back line. Same weight. No, nothing.
Here comes
They're not
Whiteway.
gonna love this one, I don't think, if they're right on the weight call.
Nothing.
Yeah, just from our vantage point again, definitely a combination of the weight, but in that one spot. Ticks one out, so Yukon back down to sitting 1, but still an opportunity to really plug this hole and block that draw path.
I'm gonna have to go to the outside. You don't want to go inside
Similar to last night, Kyle, we saw a lot of momentum swing in the first end or two as the teams are trying to figure out the ice, trying to get the jitters under control, get used to wearing the mics, as you mentioned, and, you know, excited to get things underway.
Okay, so
Momentum
probably
has
still 15.
15, they say, so it is nice and fast. But momentum back to Yukon.
Darlene Gamma will try and capitalize on this. She's thanking our team at the Whitehorse Curling Club, where she's an assistant ice technician. So they're down holding the fort while she's taking a week off here to compete and represent the club.
So they like the speed early.
Brooms are down, calling for line.
Gonna need to bounce off this guard. Might work out.
Tick.
So accidentally ended up in a pretty good spot. Takes, I don't think she can draw in there for shot with where that guard is.
Awfully tough to do.
But how? The red?
You'd have to cut it pretty close in order to work the curl, but then throw the right amount of weight too.
Is that dangerous at all?
I think you're going to see them try and open up a pathway here. They need to give themselves a shot on their last one, ideally.
Hopefully that'll spin. So I got to hit it out here. No, I'm thinking this side, Heather, to open up all that backing. Okay. Like if I do this, I'm still going to have the port to have to deal with, right?
They can go over the top, but that's fine.
But if I run it into the yellow, will the yellow go back?
Yeah.
Sure.
So just normal. I don't think I have to throw more than that. On our last.
So you're looking at the peel and then having a discussion about where exactly that yellow one would go back, the yellow one that's on the center line.
It looks to me, and I can't see the guards getting older, Kyle, so I'll do my best, but it looks to me like if they hit about a third of a rock here, they'll that yellow is going to go close to that other red on the left and maybe spin into the rings. But that's not dangerous. That's their yellow, so that would be a bonus. But mission number one is to get those two, that yellow guard and the red guard, out of the way here. Needs to hit this fairly thin.
Here comes Tanya Phillips on her first of this end.
This is too thin.
Straight.
Got into that straight spot. And
Don't think she has a spot. Clips the back, but just wide. Always tough. I think they discussed throwing normal, and then sometimes, I guess, when you pick up that weight, it can be hard to get the rotation or maybe a little push out, and it's just so hard for it to work back in.
yeah, the harder you throw it, the less room for error you have, that's for sure. The more unforgiving the shot is on the release in the line. So can Yukon get another one in here is the question.
Sorry, ladies. Okay, we're going to try to come in. There hasn't been much out this far out, but it seems the flex weight's going to curl.
That's okay. No.
So just be ready.
Okay.
So I think that
Don't
weight
count
is
this
okay.
Yukon team out this week. They have, back in 2021 when this event was held in Ottawa, this team, not this exact team, but this territory, did get to the bronze medal game, did lose that game. One member of this team,
Hard, Francis. Hard.
and Laura Wilson, was part of that lineup.
Got all three of them working on this one, Kyle. I don't know that it's got the juice to get over the line.
Got the frost, eh?
Just got out in a new path and didn't really adjust for that.
Just outside.
So we're going to switch to the other side here. I think this is the only way to get shot, unless you're going to play the Jennifer Jones off the wing, but in the first end, probably not super advisable.
75, do you think?
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
I think there's room here. You got to get fairly close to the guard, but it definitely can get to the side of the button here with the right weight and line.
Just how difficult is that after, you know, everything had been playing to that right-hand side of the sheet. So now to come out here, you're left, I think, with some questions about what the right weight is, where the line is, where it's going to break.
It's definitely your best educated guess here. This is why I never wanted to throw skip rocks. This is way too hard for me personally.
So this is last rock, first end, Nova
Looks
Scotia.
tight. Must be heavy.
Trying to come down.
Coming now, but still lots of.
So the line's perfect, but I think she's a little strong here.
Okay. Okay. Really good throw, Tanya. Good try.
Good try from Nova Scotia, but it will be a steal of 1 for Yukon as they will take an early lead. We'll be back right after this for second end action here on Curling Canada Plus and TSN Plus.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on. Okay, well, what do you got? You got 1, you got 2, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
Big thank you to our friends at IKS here producing this week and bringing you all the action straight to your home. Kyle Jans and Brent Lang here on the call as we get into the second end. And Brent, great start for Yukon after a bit of a back and forth affair that we saw in that first end.
Was a lot of momentum swings in one end, some back and forth, some missed opportunities, but at the end of the end, we had Yukon had one behind a wall of granite, and Team Nova Scotia couldn't quite get there. But interesting start to this end. We had Yukon call for the center guard, over curled a little bit, and threw a bit of a corner guard, and then Nova Scotia decided to try and draw the wing, but came up short. Now going to draw around the corner guard they threw. Good call here. Try and get one in the rings early that Yukon can't chase.
Lots of room.
Christine Keddy here should know this path quite well. She just threw this on her first one. We're looking a little light again.
Come on, guys.
Both brooms down, Pettipan Whiteway trying to get this as far as they can, but that's going to be tough to outshoot that top 8 or even get to the house here.
It went like butt jump backwards.
If you're up here, that's okay too. Right there's great.
Trying to plug the hole here, I think. Throw a center guard and really complicate things for Nova Scotia early, but lots of opportunity. 2 good yellow corner guards that are very usable for Nova Scotia. An opportunity for multiple points so they can make a couple of good shots in a row.
Certainly all it takes is one miss in any end for things to turn around vastly, but going to be tough on the line here.
Uh-oh. This may be doing some favors. This might be friendly Yukon helping out their friends from Nova Scotia here by the looks of it. We do like camaraderie at the Everest, but that's a little bit too much.
Save it for after the game.
That's right.
You want that? Or do you want to go for this? And if you hit that, it's fine.
I think that's a better call. Try the chase. If you get by and you could make a hit and roll here and all of a sudden be lying 2 buried. And if it does overcurl and you chip the red, you might roll in behind your corner guards as well.
Look to be at least 2/3 of that stone open as well, so it's certainly accessible.
This is very close. I think they should be sweeping this.
It's coming. You can have the roll, Heather.
You want to be sweeping that straight.
Go.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Wonderful. This
Yeah, they put on the yellows, the rain slickers, and they got some beers. And hey, good things happen when you make the right choices, fellas.
Angela Pettipas, great shot. Good patience from the sweeping side of things too, making sure to get that over.
Now the pressure switches to Yukon in a big way here early in this end. Sweepers don't look convinced by the call here.
That's a 10-3.
Couldn't quite get it on the right line there.
What's that?
How much can you see?
And we certainly see more sweeping for curl, sweeping to hold, a little bit of knifing, and so we saw the attempt at that. It's certainly a practice that is difficult to manage and master.
It is. It's interesting to see how much they pay attention to what they see on TV. The truth be told, we don't really know what we're doing on TV, so. And I say that tongue-in-cheek and mean part of that and not the other, but it has become a huge part of our game, the sweeping to make it curl. And, oh, that one just picked.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, just over and off.
That's too bad.
Same spot mine grabbed something and just went hard.
Hate to see that. She had nice weight. That was going to be on a pretty good line and probably going to end up in line 3. Instead, it's just another corner guard up in the wall.
So an opportunity for Vandenberg to get a chance at this.
I'm excited to be here too.
She's had plenty of experience representing her territory, including playing at the 2021 Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
I got to work this one to get it by. I think they're going to be on the top here, a little bit underthrown this time.
If they can get that over for a biter, they do. Perhaps maybe a touch of hesitancy after maybe an overthrow on the first one to try and find that right weight. I've been there. I know what it's like. I'm sure you have too. Either too much or too little after when you get that second chance.
That's for sure. Nova Scotia's going to try, and they did open it up, the wrecking on that guard. Nova Scotia's going to try and guard up their first and second shot rock here and make it difficult on Yukon.
Top 12, top 8, lots of line, lots of line.
Might need a bit of an audible here. Looks like we're a little heavy.
Coming down. Okay, we're not past. Can we come back here?
We're heavy, top 4.
Okay, we can't have them together though. Can we like split them up a little bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not exactly what they wanted, but lying 3, that's always a good sign. But I think they did leave a double takeout here for Vandenberg. If she can get it on the line, hit it on the right side as we're looking at it from behind the sheet. Almost in the crotch here.
An opportunity to maybe continue the sweep and just try and tuck it behind that shot stone instead. But yeah, good opportunity for Yukon. Let's see what they can do.
Just got this one going again. Might make an audible run back here. Close to not enough speed to take anything out.
There's Nova Scotia, 1, 2, and 3. A great opportunity.
Do you want the same turn? Same turn?
Yeah, I like it. Same thing. Yeah. 99.5. Okay.
Trying to guard up, I think probably the middle one here is the crown jewel of the 3 yellows. The other 2 are hard to get to if you make a good guard on this one.
Top 8, top 12. Okay.
Close to a triple there if they don't get this guard in a good position.
No, we're coming down. Try to bring it as tight as you can.
Take it up again.
Looking to play this as tight as they can.
That's pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Take away the double.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, good shot.
That's in a pretty good spot.
Good shot, Heather.
Good shot. Go.
Gives Yukon a peek here.
Very tough to make any doubles here.
Okay.
Really difficult, not really possible to get shot rock.
Maybe up a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Control up.
I guess that means that was a good guard, Kyle.
That's pretty good.
Right? I've talked myself through it. And a tricky shot here where you got to get close to that guard they just threw, but if you ever chip that guard now, you're going to potentially jam it behind the corner guard and leave them lying 4. So very precise
Good idea.
play here.
No sweat in the Arctic. I'm just dying out here.
I didn't quite catch what she said, but it sounds like it's warmer out there than it is in the Arctic. That's what
I got out of it too.
There was Jason Boyce for Team Ontario last night. He got worked pretty hard. He swept a bunch end to end, and I think he would agree that it's pretty warm out there. A lot of t-shirts, a lot of short sleeves out there, which we don't often see in curling clubs, but it's great to see because it's a lot more comfortable.
Which is pretty good. Yesterday I was out there just during the pregame practices, and I found it pretty cold, but they're making it work.
Really need to get this one by. Oh no.
Just like you predicted.
I hate to be an oracle, but sometimes. That was just a really difficult shot. She's so close to a successful shot, and instead it's an absolute disaster.
That's the thing, yeah. It could have been so close. They just lost it, I'd say, maybe 3/4 of the way down, 2/3. And then once the rock gets going, that's awfully hard to stop.
So I'm giving you right here.
You're probably close to a 4.
So still trying to guard that kind of that pocket, the crotch of the two top 4-foot rocks. Definitely a double there, and you're going to hit the other two, so I think they would both jam more than likely. But this guard is going to force Yukon probably, Kyle, to play a hit on that top red one.
What am I throwing?
And might be able to hit it a little high and roll it in for second shot and be very hard to remove. So I wonder if drawing right into the rings here would be a better result for Nova Scotia. Time will tell.
Okay, yep.
Because I want to cross center on this.
We'll let it work.
So a 4, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody's surprised how fast the ice is on this sheet. I heard some chatter last night in the hospitality room that people thought the ice was slow, but that is definitely not what we heard on the feature game yesterday or today. Wonder if the other side of the curling club is a little slower. Who knows? The hot TV lights?
That could be it, yeah.
Gotta be on this side. We're just a little higher than that.
Could also be the extra pressure of the microphones and being on the streamed game. And
Whoa. It goes hard here at the end. Let it go. Stop. Good throw. Sit.
I think they're going to be pretty happy with that.
Okay.
tough hole for sure.
Slightly there, but
The thing is you have to push back. Right? Hannah?
They really dive lots, right?
Darlene, you can see a little bit of stress in her eyes here. Not a great situation.
Sit on that.
What were you thinking, tap here, or were you thinking something
Tap
here?
there. I don't mind tapping there.
That red one's very usable.
Yeah. We can come around to here.
Yeah, it kind of comes in. So
Yeah.
it's running pretty straight.
Yeah,
on thing.
whatever you want.
That wide draw looks good, but that's got to be the hardest shot. Got to go out in the weeds.
I'm actually looking at this top right red as well, which is longer.
Can you come in this way?
We got some loud yellers out there in the Quebec PEI game. A lot of intensity. Love to see it.
Difficult. What if I throw back? I could throw and then come in that way and knock that one back? Knock those two back?
I don't think so.
I know it's tough. I had nothing here.
Oh, there it is. I got nothing here. Not what you want to hear from your skip. I think she's got lots of options with this red one.
They just come here.
Just a matter of what
Come right
I think
there,
she's most
right?
comfortable with playing.
That way? So you're going to hit it on this side a little bit, right?
Yeah. Or tap it back. If I tap it straight back to the, I don't mind sitting on the back side.
That would be the best result. A little bit on the center line side. Tap it straight to the T line. I mean, it's extremely precise, but you could get shot rock and have it be almost impossible to remove.
So if I'm correct, they're looking at the tap.
Yep, that's what they came up with. Trying to tap it back
Tap.
somewhere into the forefoot.
Front red one or the front right red? Front red one. The red one that's inside. Okay.
We'll really have to be mindful of that red corner guard and be really patient to try and wait for that to come by and still have enough juice to essentially to get that tap up into the forefoot.
Yeah, and I think she just said high side, which that would bump it in. I don't even think she'd get fourth shot. I think anything into the top yellows, red's not going to get in for third or fourth shot. So it has to be across the face. But you're right, that guard's going to look like it's in the way for a long time if this is on the right line. It's close. I think you got to keep sweeping it. Looks a little light.
Need to connect with this red. They look pretty close. It's just curling a little too much, though. So big opportunity now for Nova Scotia.
How do you get in for the 5th point? Good problem to have. She had this close to the right line, just probably 6 or 8 feet light to make the shot. And that extra bit of weight would have held it a little straighter. Needed kind of back line to make that shot.
What's the damage?
She was more like T-line.
Tap the red.
Yeah, but if you take here.
Looks like she can just kind of draw into the pile of yellows here. Anywhere through that hole with T-line to back line weight, she's probably going to get 5 here.
Yeah, you don't have to be too scared to underthrow, or you can definitely keep it at an overthrow as long as you don't connect or clip off of that red in the top 12 foot, and just make sure that you use the backing on this shot.
You guys like this coming down to the yellows?
Yeah.
So this is a big opportunity for Tanya Phillips. She says hello to her U15 girls team that she coaches, Team Black, if that sounds familiar to you, aka Christina Black. That is, this is Christina's younger cousin that Tanya is coaching. So she says hello to them. Maybe we'll see another Black at the Scotties sooner or later.
Told the sweeper she was going to not overthrow it. She wanted them to have to sweep it.
No line yet.
Oh, I think the line's pretty good. Looks like they really got to get this going for speed.
You're going to need to drag this. They're close, though.
Just a little lighter there. Had the line for sure. They'll have to settle for 4 points.
Not a bad consolation prize for Nova Scotia here after giving up the opening end steal. So 4-1 is now the score, and we will be right back after this.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
You got one, you got two, you got in the game.
Time to go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Back. We are here at the 2023 Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. Big end for Nova Scotia. They score a 4 in the second end. Good bounce back after giving up the steal early on. Yukon attempting to set up some corners. This one will start with an over curl. No, that's going to hit the board. So great opportunity for Nova Scotia to continue their momentum now, Brent.
Yeah, definitely in control of this one and looking more comfortable. The first end they were a little bit shaky, but to be expected.
Got a curl.
UConn still struggling, I think, with a little bit of the extra curl out here that they're not used to.
Just not curling yet, guys. Okay, she threw that good. It just didn't move.
All right.
Okay.
So they're saying it just didn't move, and I think as we go back down here in this odd end, it's back on that straight side.
I'm gonna play the hit here. Down 3, I think I might freeze on the back or try another corner guard, but maybe just wanted to settle down here after a tough end last end.
Yes! Hard!
That is Francis Taylor.
This one's tight, Francis. Maybe get the back one. I think she's got the back one.
Clips that. So removes one.
Freeze to it. You can even tap.
Okay. We got it.
Nova Scotia not wanting to throw any guards here. Might be tempted to guard that up. Shot rock near the center line, but they know that anything that UConn throws at this point, they'll be able to hit, and they're comfortable with that 3-point lead.
They're in a zone. We're not making contact yet. It's got a curl.
Just to it.
Are we tapping?
We can.
Not much.
You want to?
Okay, freeze is fine. Freeze is fine. Looks good now. Okay, we're not at nose yet. We're not at nose yet.
Sorry, I thought you said go.
No, they were just loud.
Exactly what they were asking for.
So we'll see if they go for the hit again.
Just gonna go for the straight hit on shot rock now, I think.
Looking to roll away potentially and open up that draw path. We'll leave that yellow stone in the top 12. Something that could be used later on in the end for Nova Scotia.
Laura's got a lot of weight on this one. Bringing the heat, as they say. It's the curl to stick around. Not sure if that was the weight they chose or not, but that was a little bit too much weight for that shot. She had it on the perfect line. Nova Scotia just getting some target practice on this out-turn tap, out-turn draw to the button path. It's going to be a well-worn path down this out-turn side.
It's got a curl. Go away. We got lots of weight. Okay, do we want to split?
Yeah, we want to split if we can.
Okay, it's coming now.
It's too late for that.
We're gonna tap, and it should
Okay, that's fine.
settle in the back 4. UConn needs to get some rocks in play.
Darlene's got to decide what she's trying to accomplish here, whether it's get out of here with a score of 1 or a blank, or if she's going to take some chances and try and generate that extra point and maybe grab a deuce. Lots of time left in the end, but no danger here for Nova Scotia yet.
This one just wide, and now another great opportunity for Nova Scotia to tack another one in here. Yeah, they're going to be playing a little more aggressive and into the house. They don't have any need to put up a guard right now, as that's really just work against them in the end.
Maybe going to create a pocket here if this is heavy.
Come down. Okay, that's fine. Just keeps
If
going.
that settles right behind, that's a good opportunity now for a freeze.
She likes it. Likes the freeze call here. A little bump on the nose or just across the nose to create that pocket. Or they switch into the hit. No, they're going with the draw. So there's a chance here now with a good shot to put a little bit of pressure on Nova Scotia, make them think about it a bit.
Tamar Vandenberg, part of the Big Sisters, Big Brothers program, says hello to her little. Her name is Drew, 11 years old.
We're curling a little bit here. I think we're a little bit light here. It's something Nova Scotia's probably going to want to deal with. It could guard, I guess, but that'd be pretty aggressive in this situation, but
still play
making a liar out of me and going to go for it. I like it.
Or we can just try that.
I think that's probably what they'll end up doing. Try that hit.
Do you want to throw this?
I like here. I like firm too.
Yeah, that is the case.
I like
If we want to hit roll though, like I don't know, you might roll big. Just with this.
Like a nose. Sure.
Okay, if you want to throw this, we'll throw this.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, it's just nose almost. Just Christine's.
I know Randy Furby would throw the guard here because he knew Dave would save the day all the time. Didn't really matter what happened to the third stones. He created the skipping into an ambush term that we all use still. This looks like a good shot. Real
Right on the
good.
nose, just right by those two back stones as well. Nova Scotia sitting 4.
The draw, the freeze bump's still there. It just got a lot more expensive though.
Sorry, Tamar.
I still don't mind sitting in here. Yeah, I agree.
If you can get one there, it's pretty much impossible to get rid of it.
Up and open the front.
That's the other option.
Sitting on there.
I guess for Nova Scotia, maybe it would have been a little more beneficial to get a little bit of roll out to the outside and just block that path a little bit more.
It's still an ideal, yeah.
Great shot, though.
I think if you're choosing, you're still going to choose to be yellow at this point. But Tamar does have a chance here to get one in. This one looks tight and light. And this is going to get messy for UConn in a hurry here.
I did it again.
Sorry, Dara, off the bed there. Sorry, Lennox, good swing. Sorry.
Pulls the string.
Felt like I threw this in.
Now Nova Scotia's going to try and beat them in there. And if that's made,
Even if I'm top 12.
we got real problems.
Be in trouble.
This would be.
Might be ordering some pitchers to the ice here in a minute.
Yeah, where you're thinking it takes a while to come.
So this is what we did for draw to the button, but it's pretty straight, hey? Maybe here, about there. Because remember, the straight spot is right here.
That's right.
So if I come here,
I think so.
Good conversation about choosing the right ice here. It's not just just whip it out there and hope for the best. You want to be as precise as possible. They know this is a great opportunity. Tanya wants to take full advantage.
Would be perfect. If not, just leave it.
Yeah, same lines.
Even if they're light, they're going to block the path in there.
I'm taking a smidge more ice just because I don't want to come.
Most of the time when the conversation is even if I'm light,
Weight-wise.
they end up being quite light. Kind of got to decide. I prefer the idea of, okay, we want to be top button, and I'm going to throw this aggressively to be top 12. Rather than talking about where I don't want to be, I'd rather really commit to where I do want to be, and then if the sweepers can make the difference, or if I'm a little heavy, I'm okay. If I'm a little light, I'm okay.
That's one of the aspects of the mental side of the sport that can be so difficult to manage, and why I think a lot of the high performance and top teams in the country and around the world do excel at what they do, is because they have those conversations and those ideas in their heads as they do settle into the hack.
For sure.
But this one, even though there was talk about light, it's coming in quite nicely. Maybe
just didn't quite get the line.
Yeah, maybe a
didn't
touch
curl
less.
very much. So here's they shoot, not perfect, just overswept. I mean, the speed ended up okay, but the communication that it couldn't be right to it on that line. If that's 2 feet higher, it's in a great spot. But again, this is do or die time here. This is why you pay the skip the big bucks. Got to literally just draw straight to the button here. You have a little bit of backing you could roll off of. Anything in here for even second shot would be a huge victory.
You have to put one in, so 14.5.
Awfully close. The path is there.
No, 14.5.
Right?
Okay, so there's the opposite conversation. I've got backing now and I can afford to be heavy. But if we overthrow it by 6 or 7 feet, like back line, it won't get the line. It won't curl enough. So you got to match the line with the speed. If you're going to throw that weight, it's fine. You can still make the shot, but you got to tighten up the ice. See if I can get a time from up here. They're talking 14.5.
Darlene Gamble looking to help her team out here. As they attempt to get the Yukon territory out of some trouble.
13.5. A little heavy for sure.
Nice shot.
Great shot. That gets Yukon second shot, and that's going to be an awfully tough stone to remove now.
Yeah, right here.
Definitely. Like I said, I know they didn't get shot rock, but took the 4 or 5 steel off the table by the looks of it. That red one's going nowhere.
Okay, we're still one
Very
in the back.
easy to bump it up for shot.
So let's guard this one up, okay? Okay, yeah. You got it.
So you can hear Tanya saying, let's just guard that red, and then there will be really no shot to score other than bumping this one that she throws into the red one, into the button. That would be an early candidate for shot of the week.
Nova Scotia's last. They were looking poised for a big steal. Now trying to protect a single point, add to their lead.
Line looks close if they can keep this moving.
Finish. Okay, good.
Looks like a perfect guard, I think.
Good, whoa. All right, good shot.
That's a great shot.
Good shot.
You didn't want to leave that too close either, just to allow that double tap to be made in easier.
Maybe just
Glide really, really well.
Thinking she can maybe go around wide and chip it. That would be a great shot. Possible. Got to get very close to that guard.
kind of hang, right?
The other two options are the yellow guard they just threw, straight back, bump, back line into the red and goes into that pocket and scores. Or the red one in the middle, you could bump into that other red with a little bit of speed, and it probably rattles around to the button. I don't think you're ever going to score more than one. Those are really the options, though. None of them look very appealing.
No, tough shot no matter what. And they're going with the precision route here, playing to their strengths, I think, and wanting an opportunity. They're going to have to skinny by that yellow, though. That's going to be awfully tough, but it's makeable, especially given the amount of curl that we have seen on these sheets so far.
Yeah, so could take it a little more.
Just needs kind of back 4 foot weight here.
Ticket, so it's gonna have to curl. Okay.
Needs that lighter weight to get the curl by the guard.
So last shot, third and Yukon. Trying to pick up a single. Brooms are down.
Very tight early.
Over curling, and it's going to be connecting with that corner guard that was just thrown by Nova Scotia. And that will be a steal for Nova Scotia. They're going to increase their lead to 5-1. And the fourth end will be coming up next after this.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024.
18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Laura, it's over curling. Hard, Laura.
2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. That'll be in Calgary. You saw Carrie Anerson there, and there won't only be an Anerson in that competition. There's an Anerson in this competition at the 2023 Everest Canadian Club Championships. One sheet over from us, Mitch Anerson of Team Manitoba, brother-in-law to Carrie, competing at this event in his first provincial championship. They also curl out of the Gimli Curling Club in Manitoba. And on our sheet, Nova Scotia looking to have a good opportunity to really add on to this lead with another big steal, but a pretty good shot from Yukon. Capped things off, limited the damage just to 1, but Nova Scotia still very much in the driver's seat.
A little up for her.
An unfortunate start to this end for Yukon. The corner guard slipping into the rings, allowing Nova Scotia. At least we got away from letting them just throw that out-turn draw. Darlene, I think, needs to get a corner guard up. She's just going to throw one into the rings here. Out wide, make it a little more difficult to hit. I think this Nova Scotia team will be up for the challenge, however.
So here comes from Francis Taylor.
Here it comes.
This one's going to curl well out there.
Hard, Tamar, for straight. Start to lose
And then you need to hold that line to keep it in the rings.
Hard, it's over curling.
Need it for that weight too. Need to get a bit of a bite of that purple paint.
I don't know.
So weight's good, just ran out of rings there. Again, struggling with the curl.
So similar to last end, we're seeing some more tap practice for Nova Scotia. One of the other cool things about this Everest Curling Club Championship is the silent auction and fundraiser. All teams that are competing this week, they've entered a fundraising contest leading up to it, with the winner getting an opportunity to win a grant for their home curling facility. They've also brought a ton of great prizes and that will be auctioned off through a silent auction throughout the week here. Things that are unique to their province or territory. So anything from drinks I've seen up there that you can't get anywhere else, to some beautiful paintings, some jerseys and memorabilia. So it's a great opportunity, and all those funds support youth curling programs all across Canada.
There's got to be some Quebec maple syrup up there, no?
I'm gonna have to take a closer look.
Maybe some Screech from Newfoundland.
Yukon ladies team, they have one of their sponsors that is Uno Glass Blowing Studio, and they created some glass figurines of some curling stones that are going to be available for auction here. So that's a pretty unique gift.
Some updates across the sheet. We do have a heater of a game, Manitoba and Yukon 2-2 next door. PEI Quebec in a close one, 3-3. Looks like BC, those are all men's, both men's games. BC women's game, we got BC up 3-1 on Quebec. I can never see sheet E. And then Northern Ontario, champs from a couple of years ago, in a tight one against Northwest Territories, 2-2, all at in the fourth end.
This should be good, just a piece. Okay.
That BC Nunavut game, actually, Nunavut's up 5-0 over British Columbia. So that'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on.
Oh, wow. That's one I can't see.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on in that end, too.
Looks like a lot of Red Rocks in play.
There are.
Yeah.
Back on our sheet, not a lot of opportunity here for Yukon. I think they're just trying to get comfortable with the ice. I'm not sure that they've written this game off yet, but definitely following a strategy to try and kind of keep it close and see if they can't get a little bit more comfortable with the ice before they take on much risk. Unfortunate open miss there, however.
So now Nova Scotia will split the rings. Nothing out in front, so great opportunity for this team from the CFB Halifax Curling Club.
Line only. Okay. How heavy? Close to back line, I think.
Okay.
Might come down.
So I think this one's a little bit strong.
Yeah, just
Sit, boo-boo. In my experience, the Rocks don't really listen, but we still talk to them.
You never know. There's that off chance it just might work sometime.
Well, it's kind of like talking to my kids. They can hear you. I don't know if the Rocks can or not, but they don't listen.
In one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
Can I have just a touch more? Thanks.
Yeah, I agree.
So sticking with the takeout here.
10.5. Yes, Laura! Laura! Laura, hard! Laura, real hard, Laura! Hard! All the way! Stay
Trying to
with it,
hold this
Laura.
line.
Stay with it! Roll it over to the wing if you can. Roll it over slowly to the wing if you can.
There we go. We got a contact there. Yukon having to work for every shot, it seems. A lot of sweeping going on. That's that over curl seems to be the tendency. And you can see Tamar coming down and asking Darlene, am I soft on that? Am I tight on that? What do we need to do here?
Yes! Hard. All the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
Certainly can be an adjustment to make when you're maybe used to throwing 3 to 5 rotations maybe on your home curling club, and then how many rotations are you looking for maybe when you're playing out on your championship ice or some ice that's really got some curl to it?
Well, the new talk is 6 or 7, but I can't wrap my head around that. So I think if you're in the 4 region, I think it's still an advantage to get a little bit more curl, but you don't want less than 4 because that's going to start to affect the speed. If you get under 3 or even 2, you see some out here with 2 rotations. It's kind of like a dandelion in the wind. Don't really run true. That rotation gives you a little extra control over where it's going.
Yes, go hard. Yes. Yes, hard.
3 sweepers coming in here. They're going to try and drag this as far as they can.
Real hard. Hard. See if you can get the bump on this one to bring it in. Cut, sorry.
Just not quite finding that spot, almost like a magnet to that other rock as they lock onto each other.
We just had a shooter reaction from the Manitoba skip. Sorry, I don't know his name yet, but he just gave the crowd the old Russ Howard shooter after making an incredible shot for 3. I like the enthusiasm.
It's Derek Anderson over there.
Like top 4 draw button type of thing.
Right at his buddy, I think, in the stands.
There they are. They're having fun.
Having a good giggle about it. Boys were having a good time last night in the hospitality room as well.
Good for them.
As everyone was, it seemed.
Having grown up in Manitoba and actually knowing a couple of those guys personally, you know how bad everyone wants to wear the buffalo. And so having that opportunity at this event, that's huge for them.
90, we're at 90. Yeah, I haven't had a target button for a while, so this will be good. Let's give this one a whirl.
The old Russ Howard, I was thinking the shooter McGavin as well.
Same, yeah. Russ created it, shooter stole it. I remember watching Russ as a kid. He used to give that one to Wayne and Pete and Glenn after the big shots in the Skins games. Definitely don't want to be a guard here.
No.
Sorry, guys.
That would give Yukon a chance
Good
to.
sweep, you guys. Good work, good work, good work. Nice job, guys. Okay.
They drag it far. They get it as close as they can.
Come behind it.
Chance, though, with a good come around. Put some pressure on Nova Scotia. Maybe a deuce out of nowhere.
That is similar to what we saw last end as well, with Nova Scotia playing great, but there was always that opportunity for Yukon to get something in there, make a shot that would count, and they did that. And while it didn't result in points in their favor, it certainly took what was, you know, a 3-point lead and only made it a 4-point lead instead of maybe giving up another 4 or 5 potentially.
No doubt.
So great opportunity for the team from the White Horse Curling Club now. Calling the line.
Got real tight to the guard here. I don't think you want to stop sweeping that. I think you need to keep sweeping that.
Tamar called it, yeah. Called them off and now realizing, oh, needed to just stay on. They had a pretty good one there, one that was looking pretty close.
Like that ice?
Yes. I do, yeah. Okay.
It's a certain talent to read ice and call line like that, and it takes a lot of practice to master it.
No doubt, and especially they haven't seen this kind of ice very often. It's hard to anticipate that curl. Like anything, it's that 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Chance for a hit and roll here.
Normal. Whoa. Normal. Whoa.
Lots of weight here.
Curl it. Good job, Christine.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
Go.
I'd love for this one to stick around, but it's not.
That's pretty firm
And
for her.
it's that top 12 one in.
I think it's out.
This one's touching, so I'm going to have to draw. It's touching. Okay.
Oh, it is touching.
Do you want to just blanket or take one? It's up to you. Just me. You guys feel like okay, let me know.
So they may draw for one here. Interesting. Get rid of that pesky hammer.
Do you want to blank or take one? It's up to you guys.
Oh. I'm all for take one.
Putting the pressure on the front end. Up to you guys.
You make this decision.
My skips never did that. I had to beg to make any decisions.
True team effort, and they are going to go for the draw. Sometimes when you have hammer and it's just not working for you, it helps just to get rid of it, have an opportunity to throw that first rock, maybe get something up in the center, and just help build up a good end with lots of rocks in play. That can really work for some teams.
Just got to make sure we hit the rings here. This one's going to end up relatively tight too.
Coming down now, yeah, look at that bend.
This is on the front, even if it's hard enough.
So Yukon will keep the hammer.
Kept the same line.
So it taps up or maybe touches that yellow just a bit more. Another steal for Nova Scotia as we head in to our fourth end break. Nova Scotia up with the lead and in control. The teams will take a break, and so will we. We'll be right back after this.
Game.
Time to go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. BDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
Here's a look at the Assiniboine Memorial Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba, home of the 1995 World Curling Champions, Team Carey Burtneck. Great club with a lot of history, and they'll add to it by hosting this national championship, the 2023 Everest Curling Club Championships. Kyle Jans and Brent Lang on the call with you here for this draw 2 action between Nova Scotia and Yukon in the women's division. That is Team Tanya Phillips. They are from CFB Halifax Curling Club, and they are taking on Team Darlene Gamble from the Whitehorse Curling Club. Nova Scotia in the driver's seat in this one, having lots of opportunities to get some rocks in play and put together quite a few steals in the first half of this game just to get themselves into a pretty comfortable lead at this point.
See what Darlene and her ladies here from Yukon can get going. They've had trouble getting the corner guards up, over curling, sliding into the rings. This one looks heavy as well.
It's going to go through.
Led to a discussion at the end of the fourth of whether they wanted to take one or try and blank the end and keep the hammer. They did elect to go for the draw and try and take the one, but was light and it racked up onto the top 12 rock that was thrown by Nova Scotia. So Nova Scotia with their third straight steal. That's Christine Ketty. She's playing lead for Nova Scotia. Through back 12 and now an opportunity to get another one at the top.
Okay, whoa, let it curl. Okay. You guys judge, you guys judge. Yeah, okay. Good job. Good judge, guys.
Christine putting together a great game. Really mastered that out-turn draw to the top of the 8-foot and the tap back. Putting some pressure on her Yukon counterpart here, Frances Taylor. Like this call, come around, freeze to the back one. See if Frances has a little more luck going to the center. Most of her shots have been to the wings, and again, with the extra curl on the ice, it's just the adjustment has been difficult. The line's really good on this one.
They like the weight too.
Actually needs to stay straight. I wouldn't curl it.
To keep it straight, she's got lazy handle.
There you have it.
Lazy handle. So actually kind of slithers its way through, which is super unfortunate because that was a good attempt.
That is a tricky shot to make. If you had to make that, I wouldn't give you much of a chance. But it's that lack of rotation. Again, that's the adjustment that that Frances is going to have to make moving forward. I would assume that her curling club is much less curled than this. Not better or worse, just different.
Yes! Whoa! Can we roll it away a little bit, Christine, please? Roll it away. We don't need it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, I
Smart call there. I don't think you want to nose that and leave a pocket behind your top 12 rock.
Now it'll be Laura Wilson who will have an opportunity to try this shot again, or for the first time, but again for Yukon.
T back 8 was the original, which is perfect. A lot more rotation on this one. This one should hold its line better.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't curl it though. I think that's a big mistake. So you can see up and down the lineup, we're just not believing the curl, unfortunately, for Yukon. And again, in their defense, it is extremely hard to adjust to much more aggressive ice. Probably there. Most curling clubs, you're kind of edge of 4, a couple inches outside edge of 4 to the button. Here, we're almost middle 12. Making life pretty easy for Nova Scotia, unfortunately. Just lots of open hits down the middle. Lots of open draws.
Good job, Heather. Go, go. Good job, good job.
For a team that certainly aims to be in contention by the end of the week, sometimes having these opportunities to play, I wouldn't say simpler shots, but just these more standard common shots, getting an idea of how the release works and where it's going, and making them and executing them without having to kind of push yourself or force yourselves into making too many mistakes or hard, difficult shots early on. I think that's going to be a great way for them to settle in this week.
I think that's a great point. You know, build some confidence by making some of the easier shots, not in too much trouble early. And I gotta say, Tanya's the most complimentary line caller I've ever seen or heard. I love that in some of my skips, and my current skip, Jennifer, could take some notes. I hear her saying good job a lot while they're still sweeping, rather than just continuing to yell at them.
Yeah,
I like that.
Exactly.
Personally, maybe I might respond better to that. Who knows? Nobody's ever been that nice to me calling line.
Kevin was never that nice?
I don't think so. No. Glenn's a pretty nice guy.
Glenn,
as nice as they come, but no, he was always yelling at me too. Johnny Moe was a real yeller back in the day. Epping likes to yell. I've had more skips than I remember. Heath McCormick, yeah, nice guy. He yelled a lot.
Life of a front ender is so tough.
Right?
Not
Been
enough
yelled at for
appreciation.
25 years.
And counting.
Yeah, and sometimes I even listened. So they see the challenge here is the one top 8 is almost a guard for Yukon. So
you like that? split the top, she's going to freeze
If
the
we go
back.
there, she's going to come around center again, right?
She's going to try to come around again, probably.
Yeah.
Or she might try to hit and roll. That would be the other thing.
Yeah.
So split the top, as you can hear.
I don't even mind freezing.
Then they might freeze the back, but at least it would be open. That's kind of why you split the top.
So would you like to just sit right beside it right here?
That also does the trick and takes away the freeze.
Not bad, yeah, because it takes both paths kind of away. We have a top none.
Yeah, and even if she freezes the top one, we're still scoring a couple. Okay, want to do that? Okay.
I think that was a good conversation, and that makes a lot of sense.
It's nice to see them taking the time, right? And have a 5-point lead. It might just be easy to get into the flow of things and just throw without maybe thinking too much, but they're really thinking through the shots. It was great to see Heather come down to discuss this more and just make sure that they were all on the same page.
Quick update next door. After the great shot by Manitoba for 3, they've got Yukon in all kinds of trouble this end. Hometown Heroes picking up some pace.
I don't want to give anything in the back, so you can take it through if you want.
Plus another one that we noticed at the 4th end break. None of it we had mentioned was up 5-0 over British Columbia, but British Columbia cracking a 4-ender. So this one, a little bit too much weight from White Way, and it leaves that same opportunity. So a little bit of a missed chance here from Nova Scotia, and that's what the Yukon needs right now.
Just need one good shot here and to set up the multiple score. If you make the freeze, it's not removable. Just need to get one on the right line with the right speed. This one looks tight and light again.
Hear the comment from Tamar. I think she knows that underthrowing will be good for discussion after the game. It's about rotation, weight, and have that upstairs here. A drink in hand and have a chat with the other team as well.
Whoa! Got it, Pearl! Got it, Pearl, yeah. Close. Pearl!
I think she's okay here.
Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Clipping that, no problem. Catches on that back 12. Those both, I think
they're
are
both
probably
in.
counting.
Not a super big concern for Yukon just yet. All the action's still in the middle. See if they think the same in 5 minutes when she's drawn against 5. But
yeah, those ones on the wings will always come back to haunt you. So Tamar gets another opportunity to make the shot.
Maybe a bit more. Out there more. Got to curl it.
doesn't need to curl, ladies. Let's just get one speed-wise in the right spot. It's going to be on the top if they keep curling it.
You got it, ladies. Hard. Straight, 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 straight. Do it. You're curling. Good save. Great save, you guys.
Close, but no cigar. I'd like to see a little bit more patience on the curl. Everything's over curling, so I don't think Yukon probably wants the curl sweep as even part of their repertoire at this point.
Same. Okay, yeah.
I know it looks like it's way out there, but we just got to have some blind faith that everything seems to be curling enough. So Tanya getting a look at the same shot that Heather just made.
Take it a little bit on the high side, and that should punch out pretty nicely. Brim's not down. Looks like it's floating a touch.
This one's going to be nip and tuck, but I think she's okay.
Okay. Good. That's all right.
Got it. Pushes back the that top 8 stone that had been used as a guard this entire time. So that's going to change up this end.
Freeze is still available, but at least it's no longer behind another rock, so would have to be very, very good to not to be able to get it out. Have to be dead on the nose, right on it.
Try to sit on this.
Yeah, okay.
Or even, I don't even mind top 4. Right?
Yeah.
They're back.
Team Quebec on the men's side with a couple of good ends in a row, a 3 and then a steal to take a 7-3 lead over PEI. BC on the ladies' side with a 7-2, a commanding lead over Team Quebec. And what's going on over there, Kyle? Northern Ontario and Northwest Territories. I can't see the total.
Can't quite get a peek at it, but let's see. We've got a 5-2 lead for Northern Ontario on that sheet.
This one's just overthrown, I think.
So they're trying to get the curl over. In that situation, they did need it, but with that kind of weight, back 12, back line, even hack, I'd say.
So they should know this.
Sounds good.
Right there.
Back to the Nova Scotia out turn draw to the button. They know this path. And Darlene's going to have a
top 4.
difficult time scoring again.
I think so, yeah. Nova Scotia places this top 4.
A little bit similar. It should be the same path.
Blocks off or makes that draw all the more difficult. Any type of double, you might hit it, and you might get a roll in, but you could jam or not get the shot stone that you need out of it. Good opportunity for Nova Scotia. It could be a very tough shot for Yukon coming up.
Top 4. Lots of room. Line's good. Line's good, all you.
Line does look good. Looks a little strong.
Just here, girls. It's a little hot. It's not
This
hot.
top 4 only, even top 8.
It's hot. Yeah, it's hot.
Can't be too deep.
Good try. That's all right. Good try. That's okay, Tanya.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so that does leave Yukon with a chance.
Got to be on the button here, right on the Everest Funeral Concierge Services logo. Has backing, but has to match the weight with the line. Can't think too much about the backing. This is almost just a cold draw to the button. Can be a foot or two heavy, but any more than that, you're going to see what happened on our last one happen again. A lot of pressure on the sweepers here to read this properly out of Darlene's hand, and regardless of what everybody's yelling in the house, you've got to put this right on the tee line.
Need an idea where that weight will be. Darlene releases this rock. It's tight on the line right away.
We got big trouble here.
So they'll give that up, and that'll be a steal of 4 for Nova Scotia now. So Nova Scotia will continue that lead, and we'll continue this game right after this.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
2023 Everest Curling Club Championships. Welcome back. We are here for the 6th and between this game between Nova Scotia and Yukon. It's the second draw. Things kicked off last night. Had a wonderful opening reception, some great words from Randy Furby of Everest Curling, and really set the tone for what's going to be an exciting week here. It's been a exciting game for Nova Scotia. They are the 2019 silver medalists, and based on everything we've seen so far today, they look poised and ready to attempt to make another long run here this week in Winnipeg.
Looking to potentially finish off the game. I don't know, down by 9, playing 6. I would think this, in a lot of times, it's going to be the last end of the game, but Yukon wanting to finish strong here, maybe put 2 points on the board. Definitely want to score here and ultimately just get more comfortable with the ice for the next games moving forward.
Had a great first end and I think thrived when play was coming towards the middle, and they were able to dictate that with the lead stones. This time around, just placing those corners have been very difficult for the team. Angela Petitpas.
It's coming nice now. Okay, not a nose yet.
Throwing second stones for Nova Scotia is going to put this one right in.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So Nova Scotia sits 1 and 2.
Okay.
Darlene doesn't want to see too much piling up in the forefoot here. Like I said, probably not really thinking about winning this game any longer. Just making a few shots here and getting some confidence into her teammates. This looks like a good shot.
That was good. It just over curls at the end, I guess.
Yeah, they've all been doing it. Yeah. That's even fine. Do you like this? Yeah.
We'll be on Curling Canada Plus and TSN Plus from now all the way through Saturday, November 25th. We'll be bringing you 3 draws a day. So next we'll be up at 4 p.m. Central for a game on the men's side featuring Nova Scotia and the Northwest Territories. Got an opening ceremony scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight, followed by a game on the women's side. The Northwest Territories will be featured again in a game against New Brunswick. Then following that, we're going to 4 draw days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 9 a.m. games will not be broadcasted, but you can catch us for the rest of the games at 12:30 p.m., 4 p.m., and 7:30 p.m. All those times are central. As we get closer and closer, the top teams from each round, or from each pool, they're divided into 2 pools of 7. They will qualify for a modified double knockout that will begin on Thursday afternoon. And from there, they'll work their way to a semi-final, which will be on Saturday in the morning at 10 a.m., and then closing it off with some bronze and gold medal games where we will name some national championships later this week.
Great hit and roll there.
It's a lot less ice though.
Switching up the shot at least. Put that one a little bit on inside the line, intended line, I think.
Okay, good job. We'll take the guard. We'll take
But
the guard.
hitting the guard, as they said, is...
Shit, sorry.
Oh, we've got our first swear jar. But I think we're on the internet. I think you're fine.
You can put this wherever you want. I didn't catch it in time and it hit the red one, so sorry about that. Wherever. I don't know if the circle was still there or not. I just didn't catch it.
I think that's close. See the replay
Pretty
here.
close. I think
these Manitoba sideboards are like rockets. Like they're slingshots.
It just bounces right off. Ping pong. They're close. I think it could be maybe a little bit back and a little bit to the right, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a fine spot. We, of course, have the liberty of being able to watch the replay and see exactly where it is. They're going off memory, and that's a lot harder. Easier said than done.
That's about the only thing that Everest hasn't thought of this week. There's no Jumbotron out there for them to watch the replays like we get to do in the Briar and the Scotties. Maybe mention that to Randy and Mark.
There we go.
They'll probably take care of that. Always they do.
Next year near your hometown of Barrie there.
That's right.
They could fit a screen in there.
Oh, yeah. 7-sheeter.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit more ice. Yeah.
So that corner guard's out of the way, leaving Heather White way with a open shot at this Yukon stone.
There's a jam in play here, and they're close to it.
It might jam. It might jam. Okay, watch the other one.
Unfortunate. But with a 9-point lead, no need to panic.
Yes. Your weight was great. Yes. Wait, 10, 12, just cleaning, clean.
This could be the one. Tamar sounds close here, but it is taken off a bit. And hit to lie 2. And we got action.
Rolling right to the top of the floor. Good shot. Yukon sitting 2.
Just throw normal. Nose is fine. Yeah.
This Nova Scotia team is back on the ice tonight at 8:30 p.m. after the opening ceremony, and they've got a pretty good game. They're going to be taking on Northern Ontario team Robin DeSpins. That team includes 3 members that won this event in 2021 out of Ottawa from Northern Ontario.
Nose would be great.
So we've got two different provinces with returning champs from previous years, Alberta and Northern Ontario.
On the men's side, Alberta has won it a couple times. They're a 3-man team this week. A few other teams that have come close. I think Prince Edward Island, they made it to the semifinals, or made it to the bronze medal game a couple years ago as well.
Good job, Anne.
Once teams get to this, they want to come back. That says a lot about the event and the work that Everest does to make this a real memorable experience for everyone.
No doubt about that. Same goes for the Canadian seniors, the Everest Female Concierge Canadian seniors in a couple of weeks.
That'll be in Vernon. That's coming up this December 3rd to 9th at the Vernon Curling Club, and that will also be available on Curling Canada Plus, and they're set up with curling stadiums, so all those games will be available for streaming, including some feature commentary games.
So Darlene needs to hit and stay here. Set up that deuce. Looks close. She's got a good looking shot here. Maybe gonna, don't jam.
Gets under.
Just over curled.
Okay, so you and Christine both through here.
Yep.
So I'll take it out there with normal? Sure. Okay.
You see, just clipping the outside of that stone. Would have liked to have connected a little closer to the nose and get less of a roll. Sitting 2 would have been great for this team from the Yukon.
We got our first final. Manitoba following up a 2 steal with a 3 steal and taking out Team Yukon. And we got another celly to the crowd. This time it was the full rifle, not just the handgun.
Reminded me of the Teemu Selanne a little bit.
That's right.
Well, if that's what we're getting from Derek Anderson this week, that's going to be fun to continue watching.
We're going to need to get him on sheet A.
Good job, Ange. You got it, Ange. Good job. Good sweep. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. See, the most polite skip of all time. There's no question about it.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever had a skip say thank you.
Most skips never make a mistake, so.
Well, that's true. I played with some that didn't hardly ever make any. That's actually true. I don't think Glenn missed the 8-foot or a hit and stay for about 10 years.
Good effort from the front end to save that one. Very much appreciated by Tanya. We have a empty house. Last rock of the 6th end. Nova Scotia wants to cap one off here and add another one to the scoreboard.
Same draw Darlene had 2 ends ago. Give her the button.
Get it as close as you can. End this on a good note, Yukon. Good draw, they'll bite.
And we will have handshakes as expected. And a big victory for Nova Scotia to kick off their week.
Great start for the team as they try to get back to that gold medal game after getting there a couple years ago. Yukon, good learning experience, and they'll take what they learned from this game and apply it to the next one. That'll be it for us. We will be back on Curling Canada Plus and TSN Plus at 4 p.m. Central, so be sure to join us then. Thank you to IKS for producing this. There you go. You can see the curling fans that are sitting right next to us as well, having a nice celebration. Wave that flag, boys. Let's see it. There we go. Good win for Nova Scotia. Thank you again to IKS for all their help in producing this, and they'll be with us all week long. On behalf of Brent Lang, I'm Kyle Jans. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.